Hey everybody, what's up? I'm DW, and today I'm going to be playing a game that I have been looking forward to for the absolute longest time. And I say that because this game, and someone correct me if I'm wrong, but this game, I believe, has been pushed back 4 times. This was supposed to come out, I think, summer of last year, and then they moved it. I can't remember what all it was, but I remember the release date before today was actually December, and they waited until the day before release to go, oh no, sorry, we're pushing it back another 6 months. So when I say I have been waiting for this game, I mean I've been waiting for almost 2 years since it has been announced. It is crazy how much they pushed it back. But I finally got it. I literally, as soon as 12 rolled around and I went to check to see if it had dropped on the eShop, it was good to go. I bought it, I downloaded it. I had to sit there for an hour while it went through, and I'm finally here to say that I am playing this. Okay. Oh, look at the little Moogle! So, I don't know all that's changed in this game. I know that there's some new character skins. There was some DLCs, new weapon packs and stuff like that, but I don't think I'm gonna get those. But let's see, I think there's also new levels, or maybe it's just harder versions of the levels that they already have. I'm not quite sure. But I'd like to go ahead and do playthroughs for each dungeon, basically. And this is the intro, which apparently was redone with the same singer from the old game.
Dreaming of the stars on high that speak to me in secret sighs, drifting on a breeze only I can feel and hear. Just wait and see.
Okay, so basically the premise for Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles is that you live in a village that has to be protected from a poisonous miasma every year, and so they send out warriors to go to these dungeons and collect these tears of myrrh, I'm not quite sure how you say it, in a crystal chalice. And every year that's what protects the village, and so you just have to keep on going out year after year to different dungeons. So I'm gonna go with the name that I chose in Animal Crossing, just because, oh my goodness, what is going on with this controller? I'm using a Pro controller? Oh. Okay. So there's also some voice acting that has been added. The original game that I know of didn't have any voice acting, and so now some of the cutscenes have voices to them, which I think is super, super cool. I already know what kind of character I'm going to choose, but I would like to take a look at the new character designs. I always go with Clavet, just because I love the way that they look. I think they're adorable. And then they're also pretty balanced. I didn't know it before, but I bought the user guide, and it's shown that Clavets actually have high magic. It's at 13, and then their, I think, defense is at 7, and their attack is at 8, and HP is at 8. So they're kind of the more balanced type, but magic is definitely a strong suit. But I definitely won't be using magic as much as I probably should, because one of the things that I loved about this game was that it was a hack and slash. That's why it's my favorite Final Fantasy game. It was one of the first ones that I played, and so I prefer to be able to just run up to something, smack the crap out of it, and then run away if I want to. So of course I'm going to be using magic. There's some things that you're really going to need to use magic on that I remember, but yeah, so just keep that in mind. So come, let us record your adventures in this journal. It shall be known as the Crystal Chronicles. But first, we must know the name of your hometown. Ooh, I guess I'll do the same from Animal Crossing. Ooh, I can't fit it. Okay. I'll just cut out a letter. How about that? Let's do... We'll take off the BY at the end. There. The morning of my departure was here at last. I tried to brace myself for the journey ahead. There was a field along the main road where I decided to camp until sunrise. Tomorrow I set out in search of Mir. So yeah, you will have to collect drops of Mir from lands far and wide to keep your crystal glowing. You will also be collecting memories. They come in handy against the last boss, so each interaction with somebody, and then also each dungeon, and at the end of the year, each time you come home, you gain memories. So this game is really heavy on multiplayer, so I don't think I'll be playing multiplayer while I'm recording, just because it's going to be a little bit easier for me not to, but I will be level grinding outside of videos, but like I said, I just kind of want to do at least one video in each dungeon. But I do have a few friends that I'm going to play with. I am going to take advantage of the online play, just not at this moment. So I guess I'll just go ahead and set out. There is a tutorial that it's going to give me, and I am going to go ahead and do the tutorial. However, I'm going to cut it out so you guys don't have to sit through it, because the controls on the Switch, it's not too different really from GameCube, but I still just want to make sure, it's been a while since I played, want to make sure that I'm, up to par. Okay, you'll need a strong party to help run your caravan on your adventures. Choose up to 8 members from the 4 tribes. And there we are, Clavet, a tribe of warmth. The Clavets seek unity and friendship above all else. They are down-to-earth, peaceful, and see all others as friends, no matter their background. Lilties, a proud warrior tribe steeped in tradition. The Lilties once ruled the continent. Though hot-headed, their frank nature makes them admirable merchants. So, they're really good on strength. Yuk, a soft-spoken tribe of wisdom and researchers, the Yuks once used magic to resist the might of the Lilties. Their otherworldly physical forms are said to be simply souls that augment their magical abilities. So I guess big on magic. And then the Selkies, a tribe of individualists. The Selkies clothe themselves in furs and stolen goods. Their almost primal agility has led many Selkies to take up a life of bigotry and thievery. So they're kind of like the pirates. Clavet. Oh, so that's the new one, I think. Can I click on? I used to go with dark coat because my hair used to be super blonde when I was younger, but I don't think I'm gonna go with dark coat. I think I'm gonna go with white cap. The design? Is it just me, or does the design for the white cap look different? Her hat looks different. I don't know. She is adorable, but I'm just not really into pink. What do the boys look like? Aww! He looks like Yukanda from The Gray Man. They're so adorable, though. I kind of want to look at the other ones as well. They're so cute! Look, it's a little bandit. Oh my god, what is that? It looks like it's got something growing out of the top of its head. Are those mouse slippers? What? Oh man. Oh, that looks so creepy. I love these. I wish we could see what the face looks like. I like that each one of their helmets are different. Oh god, I don't really like purple. Whoa, whoa! What happened to... Okay. Alright, okay, so I thought they were beaked, but this one does not have a beak. And also, her insides are missing, so... Trippy. I like the pants. Why do they all have... Never mind. And then Selkies. Selkies I never really liked just because you can't really tell the boys from the girls. Like, I like that the Clavets had, like, that defined difference. You could tell which ones were male, which ones were female. And these ones just don't really have that. I really like that. She looks really piratey. Ooh, okay. So that's the new one. Wow. He kind of looks like one of the people that you run into on the road. Whoops. Okay. So, definitely Clavet, female, and we're gonna go white. Yes. Ooh, I can select a character voice! What? What is this? Oh god.
Fire! Blizzard! Fire! Blizzard! Fire! Blizzard! Blizzard! Fire!
I think I'm gonna go with the first one. That's so cool. So my playable character actually has voices. That's awesome. Okay. So when I played before, I always chose blacksmith because the ultimate weapons that you can get, they can't be made by the blacksmiths that you meet, if I'm remembering that right. And so I would have my family be the blacksmiths because every year, as long as you're buying from them, they can make more stronger things. Although farmer, rancher, and miller, and I think tailor, they are way easier to have as a family because you just send them like seeds or something like that, or you can buy cows and send them to them, and they'll love you a lot easier because you do have correspondence with your family in this game. But yeah, I'm gonna go with blacksmith just to be on the safe side. I thought I already did this, but okay. Damn. Yes. Okay. So I should be able to go ahead and meet my family. Okay, so I've got a sister about my age and I've got a little brother. Today you finally step out into the world in search of Mir. You come safely back to I guess it's gonna be Aglion? You come safely back to Aglion, okay? Should you find any materials for smithing, bring them back to us. We'll forge you a fine weapon. We'll miss you. Whoa, his voice is kind of mature for a little kid. If you make any friends out there, be sure to bring them around. Be sure to eat well. I think my dad's name is Aaron. Gansey, the blacksmith's daughter, is sent off by her father Aaron, her mother Christy, her sister Minty, and her brother Samuel. Let's go! Try moving your caravan. Yeah, and this is where the tutorial comes in.
Hail, fellow caravaner. You are the caravan from that village, are you not?
From that
I heard
village.
they were sending out a new caravan. You seem quite capable. My name is Sol Rock. I am captain of the caravan from the great fortress at Alphataria. Our caravan boasts a history that stretches back thousands of years. But let us discuss that some other time. Stiltskin, you have a moment?
Like Rumpelstiltskin?
This is the village caravan. Come on, say hello. Allow me to introduce Stiltskin. He may not look it, but he is a seasoned adventurer. Even we turn to him for counsel from time to time.
No, I'm just a Moogle that likes to get around.
His voice is so deep for a Moogle.
I learned all sorts of things in my travels before I knew it. I'm on my way somewhere right now, but I can teach you a thing or two if you like.
By the way, are you setting out all by yourself, Cabot?
See, that's what I expected them to sound more like.
A lot on your shoulders, Cabot.
The way that I always pictured him saying like Kupo, like two O's Ku. And it's like
Me carry
Kupo.
the crystal chalice for you, Cabot.
Kupo? Why does he put so much accent on that P? Kupo?
Yes, a capital proposal. Let Mog help you. Well, let's find a better spot.
Not far from the village, someone called to me. The man introduced himself as Sol Ratch, leader of the caravan from Altifataria. It seems that news of my caravan had already reached them. They showed me much kindness, and a Moogle named Stiltskin gave me a lesson in combat. Okay. 999. Can I, is that the most amount that I can have, or? Jeez. Okay. You may venture into dungeons either in single player or multiplayer. Which mode would you like to play? We're gonna do single. So each dungeon that you do, this is taking a really long time to load. There it goes. Oh, there should be an intro.
They say that wicked creatures prowl the road along this beautiful riverbank, but nobody's ever seen one. I once asked a man why. He simply replied, because anybody who happens upon one is promptly eaten. But it is long since anyone has met such a fate. But nowadays, people take another route, far away from the spooky old road. Only we walk the old way now. Travelers in crystal caravans.
I love the feel of the game too, because it's very Celtic. And I've always loved everything Celtic. So it's just like, oh man, I love the music, I love the soundtrack for this, like, it's just all over a really great game. This is my childhood too. I used to play this all the time as a kid. So it's great that it's been redone. Okay, so each level should have bonus points. There we go. And this one is pick up money. So the more money that I pick up during this playthrough, the better my reward will be at the end. Alright. Whoops. Did it fall off again? There. I'm playing with a Pro controller, and I don't know, I'm kind of feeling like the Pro controller is not the way to go for this game. Like, it's too sensitive, it keeps on messing up. That's okay. Didn't actually expect that to... Oh, yes. Let's see. Okay, it's already in my inventory. Great. Okay, so I've got quite a bit of food, and your character has a favorite type of food that, well, like right now, I'm pretty sure the striped apple is my character's favorite type. If I eat a striped apple, it'll give me more hearts to replenish, but let's say if I had fish would only give me a few because my character hates that kind of food. So the more, like, if for some reason I only get a bunch of fish, and so my character is forced to eat fish repeatedly, eventually fish will start moving up on the list and become more of her favorite food, and striped apples will start moving down. So it was, well, at least that's how it was in the old game. I don't know if they're going to continue it in this one. My list of artifacts, which I think there was some artifacts you could only get, like, some of them would only show up the first playthrough, so you had to be careful which ones you chose. Ugly little thing. Oh, we got dire. So it's always a good idea to have... Whoa! It's always a good idea to have a phoenix down in your inventory, just because if you die with a phoenix down, basically equipped it, then it will automatically heal all your hearts and bring you back to life. So that's a super good thing to have on you. Oh, this is probably jelly, huh? Can I not pick it up? Yeah, and then I could have used Blizzard on it. Oops, forgot about that. That's okay. It's a learning curve. We're remembering as we're going. Is that Thunder or Blizzard? Cure. Oh, Cure is amazing. I think I'm gonna wait to use it. And I'm actually gonna go this way real quick. Okay, so can't go any farther that way yet. It's probably just gonna wrap around. Is there something hidden up here?
I'm tired, Cabal. It's your turn.
I couldn't see. Oh, you're a biggin. Whoops. Okay. Is that an artifact? That is an artifact. Okay, so I am going to... what is raise? Revives a fallen party. Well, I don't need that. I don't have a fallen party then. Switch fire with cure. Aha! Okay. I don't know why it's only doing it one at a time like that. It should be... Oh, a design for a shield. Nice. There should be another little fox thing. There it is. Hey, we got some money. This first boss fight is gonna be a little bit of a lengthy one, just because so low powered, and I can't even use magic against it to start because it has this kind of like helmet that protects it. Whoa, what was that? What? Aye. See, each time I attack, it should be doing multiples. For some reason, it's only letting me like, swipe once, which is weird. Again, I don't know if it's the Pro Controller or if it's just something new to the game to make it a little bit more challenging, but I guarantee I do not like it very much. Oh boy! Oh, whoops! Let's get you out of the way. Can I... Yes. I'm actually kind of surprised I could do that so quickly. Ah! Okay, maybe I should use fire instead of blizzard. There we go. Moogle pocket. Wait, hold on, what did that say? Right is Moogle House, left is Old Road. I think the paths split, and so let me just go back. Oh, no, just... Woo. Oh, this is where it goes around. We don't need to do that. What happened to my Phoenix down? Can I not do it because... I'm guessing it's bronze. Yep, chunk of bronze. So we've got, so far, 2 weapon designs, or, well, 2 designs for something. I can't remember if the other one was a weapon design or not. Okay, it said right to the Moogle house, left to a dead end. Yeah.
It's your turn.
Ah! Right Moogle house, left to extreme danger, Kupo! Oh, I guess I don't get a stamp from this one. Sorry we can't offer you anything, we just moved here, so we really have nothing to offer. You didn't have to say that twice. Oh, a caravaner, Kupo. There's no mirror tree here, Kupo. Okay. So if I'm gonna go fight that thing, I'm going to... First of all, let's split you... Well, you're already split, actually. I'm gonna put a phoenix down. Because I can't use magic against it at first, so I'd rather be safe than sorry. Giant crab. He doesn't even have like a cool name. He's just giant crab. Ooh. Boy. Okay. So partway through this battle, that big thing on his head, I destroy it. And then I can use magic on it, which is great. And that's, I think that's slow. Ooh. Oh, dang, he took a whole heart. I'm doing fine. Don't worry about me. Ooh. Got me again. Ooh, almost. The spell that he's using, I'm pretty sure, is just a slow spell, so it wouldn't do much, but it would make it a little bit harder for me to avoid his attacks. Which right now, whenever he uses that kind of electrical attack, I really need to stay out of the way of, which is pretty easy to dodge him. I just have to go to the side. That one. Something disappeared off of him, but I'm not quite sure what it is. Oh, his claw is gone. That's right, he can't hit me. Okay, and there goes his thing. So besides the slow spell, I'm not actually sure what else he can do. Can I use fire? I've only got one fire. So if I want to do some damage, it would be better if I use that. Oof. That's so bad. Get up! What are you doing? Okay, so I don't know if that was because of the slow spell or because of... or because he hit me with the electric attack, but I really couldn't even move. Dang it. I went right in the middle of that. Come on. Alright, first boss down. We got this. So it should take 3 drops in order to fill up the chalice. And then I should be getting a letter from home. New diary entry. No, I don't want to check my diary. Aw.
Here you go, Capo.
Thank you. From Roland, my brother. Other? My brother Samuel. Who's Roland? I don't remember getting mail from anybody but my family members. To our caravan, how is everything? Oh, maybe he's from, like, maybe he's the town mayor or something. You may be facing hardships that drag your spirits down, but always remember that the caravan gives hope to us all. May you return safely. From Roland. Thank you. I guess I'll send an item. What's my dad's name? Roland isn't my dad. I'm just gonna play it safe and send a striped apple. Yeah, my father's Aaron. Who is Roland? I'm so confused. Alright. No.
I've got your reply, Capo. So long, Capo.
Okay, it didn't really give me a lot of gil, so I don't feel like... Yeah. So if I get above a certain amount in bonus points, then I can choose, because right now I'm going to be able to choose from the artifacts that I've collected and from what the boss dropped, and I can add it to my inventory. So this is how I'll up inventory slots, this is how I'll increase my magic, my attack, my defense, everything like that. So the point is to definitely get as many bonus points as you can, but in this instance, there's not really anything that I could have done, just because they didn't give me a lot of money to pick up. I missed. Huh. Well. Okay, so we got strength, magic. Gain another command slot, magic, strength, and defense. My defense is actually not what I'd like it to be. So I'm gonna go with defense. I usually go more for the strength and the defense things than I do for the magic, of course. But there is one level in particular. I remember the last time I played, I was just going through the dungeons over and over again, getting as many of them as I could, and then I was like, I don't need those, so I didn't get any of the magic ones. And then I played one level and I was like, man, some magic would really help me right now. And I went back and I got as many artifacts as I could to up my magic, and I came back and I went through that level like it was so easy. I was like, well, I should have just done this from the start. Okay, but I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna leave this episode here. Like I said, I'm gonna do some level grinding off camera. So I'm gonna go back through River Belle Path, and I'm just gonna keep on going until I get as many artifacts as I can in the first year. And then I'll go ahead and I'll move on to the next one. I can't remember the name of it, but I think it's like a cave or something like that. I don't remember. But I'm so excited to be playing this game, and I did take a break for a little while because I was putting out Bioshock videos every day, and that was just super exhausting because there was so many videos to keep track of. And I still need to finish The Walking Dead. I still haven't done that yet, but I just took a break. I've been replaying The Witcher, been playing Animal Crossing still. I'm reading The Witcher books as well. So, oh, and I have recently just put in some applications, so fingers crossed, wish me luck. It's something, ironically, the application is for something that I wanted to do when I was a little kid. It's for a librarian, and when I was little, I used to say that I wanted to be a librarian, so I'm really, really, really hoping that I hear from them, just because it's really something that I'd want to do. But I do have a backup. I do have another job that I applied for that I don't want to do as much, but it's good pay. So anyway, guys, please send me like thoughts or prayers, or just like be like, man, I hope you get it. Send good vibes, all that. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me while I played. I really appreciate it, and I'll see you guys in the next one, okay? Bye!